Hi, my name is Robert from UBL Designs. Today's tutorial is on the Alfie WordPress theme on how to create the team page, which is this page, and how to create the members page, which is this page. So if we go back to the team, so the first section we'll be doing is we'll be adding the co-founder and some text, and then adding our shortcode. So we'll load off to our thing. As you can see, our last one was how to create the services page. If you haven't seen it already, take a look. So we'll go to pages, we'll add a new one, and we'll call it the team. And then we'll have meet. Oh, it's already there. Meet the team. Right, the first thing we do is we pick a white layout. Don't want a class for this. Oops. So from within this section, we're going to add a row because we're going to be doing two half sections, which I'll show you now. There's a half section, and obviously the image is a half section. So whenever you're doing two sections, i.e. half column, third column, quarter, 2/3, 3/4, etc., etc., always put a row in. I'm not looking for a class. Now within that, we're going to be adding a half width, and then we will be adding another half width. So that's the way I always do it, so I know where I am at all times. I know that once I've done that, I've got one available. Obviously still need to do it. Personal preference, you don't need to do it yourself, that's just what I do. But anyway, within this we're going to be uploading an image, and it's the co-founder. It's not the co-founder really, by the way, just in case. So we've done. Right. What I will say is, I mean, I'm not going to find this the problem because our image fits the whole width anyway. It's a nice size image. But if you ever get a small image and it turns out half the size you need it, to make it stretch the full width of whatever you're putting it in, go into your image, edit your image, go into your CSS class, and just type in all one word, full width image. Press enter. That way it stretches the full width of whatever section you're in. Now we've done that, we're going to head off to our half layout, the second part, and we're going to add a small title of the person's name, which was, shall I say, Thomas Mitsfield. It's a small title. Now for once, and I rarely ever use these, we're going to be using the standard headers. So CEO, founder, highlight it, and a H3 title. I don't want a subtitle, and I don't want to add a class. So then we're going to add some dummy text, which I'll do like this, just by copying and pasting, and then I'll publish. I'll go to appearance and menus, I'll add it to the menu, update, and we're going to have a look what it looks like. So meet the team. We've now got our co-founder. So let's go in there, add the team, which are these ones. So we'll go back to pages, we'll go to team, and then we'll start a new row. We don't need to start a new page layout purely because it's the same colour. Only use page layouts if you're wanting to change the colour of the background, otherwise there's no need. So we'll start a new row, and we'll call this, and we'll give it a class, shall I say, of pad 40. Again, you don't need to do this. This just makes it look more symmetrical, makes it look more professional in my opinion. And I must stress, it is only my opinion. So within that row, we're going to go to the shortcodes, and we're going to find team members. Right. This is how many, for instance, you're going to have in a row. So you can have 3. If you put 3 in a row, they'll become bigger. If you have 4 in a row, they become smaller. I suggest 4 personally, it just looks better. But obviously if you've got 3 staff, you're going to want to use 3. So I've put down as 4. And then if I update, I'll show you what it looks like. You'll notice there's nothing there. That's because we haven't set up the actual team page yet. So what we'll do is we'll head over to this section where it says team members. We'll click add a new member. We'll type in a name at the top. We'll put Mikel Marcelo. And then within there we're going to put a page layout. I'm not going to give it any classes. I'll show you exactly. No, I'll do that another time. You don't always have to do the page layout first. You can wrap. So for instance, if you just type in a load of stuff, you can just wrap, press page layout, and then it wraps it. So if you forget to do it, you can always do it after. So anyway, we're going to put in a row because we're going to be doing a couple of half classes. For instance, if I click on this person here, which I call John Doe, look, there's a few halves, so 4 in fact, 1, 2, 3, 4. So within this section we're going to do a row because there's going to be 4 halves, and whenever you do halves, always need a row. So we're going to give this a pad bottom of 30. Now if you haven't followed the other tutorials and you're thinking pad top, pad 40, pad bottom, etc, etc, please go and have a look on how to create the About Us tutorial, and it'll explain everything there. So we'll give it a half width. Now we've got a few of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So within this one we're going to be putting the image. So we'll stick him in, and there he is. So I'm going to make him not linkable, and there he is. Say hello to Mikel Marcelo. Right, in the next bit we're going to put a bio. So we're going to put Mikel's bio, and then we're going to put a small text on it, a small title, shall I say. Now we're just going to add some bump. 1, 2, and 3. We'll cut some of this out because you're not going to need all that. It's going to look a bit silly. So, which leaves us with 2 layouts left. Them 2 layouts is this section, and then a little creation slider. This all comes automatically, which I'll show you how to do in a second. So we'll just put in our skills. So skills, I'll give this a small title, put in some dummy text, and then we put in some progression bars, or progressive bars, whatever you want to call it. So find progressive bars. Where are you? There you go. First one was HTML and CSS. We gave this a percentage of 95. we're going to have it inverse, as that's our theme. Was it in the verse? It was, look. So inverse, which basically means theme colours. I'll be showing you all that in in the theme options panel tutorial later on. Anyway, we're not going to have it striped, and we're not going to give it a moving effect. So after that, we're going to add another progressive bars. We're going to say Illustrator. We're going to give this 95 again. We're going to have inverse. And you get the idea. No for stripes, no for making it move. Right, I'll do this one more time, and I'll copy the paste the rest. You've got the idea on how to do it. Photoshop. We're going to give this 85. Inverse. No. Right. I'll do it a couple more times because it was 5 times on the thing. And the progression bars are done. Now for the next section, you add a slider. Now to make the slider, go to shortcodes drop down and just click slider. It'll chuck in a few dummy things. I'm just gonna, all you do is where it says images, go here, take out the text, and you insert an image. Really is that simple. So image, insert. You can leave the link in, you can take it out, doesn't really matter. I prefer normally to take it out. I'm not a big fan of leaving links in. So insert it in, and then last but not least, we've got this section here. We've got the Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc, etc. Now that's here. So if you've got the URL of your Twitter account, for instance mine's https www sorry, it's not with https, it's just twitter.com/UBL designs, and then it's http facebook.com/UBL designs. I haven't got anything else, so that's done. Now the position in the company, we're going to put this person as a marketing. Oh, spelled marketing wrong. I got it anyway. Marketing manager, and we're going to give him a photo of that one because he's such a happy chap. We're going to give him that, and then we're going to update. Now I've done a mistake on here, which is purpose with this image, just so you can see why you put in full width image. So if I go to, sorry, wrong one, this section here, I click update. There's the lovely little man with the Twitter feed and the Facebook feed. Now when I click into this, see how the image is really small? Everything else looks pretty perfect, apart from one thing, I think. No, I think that looks pretty perfect. I think I've done too much text here, to be fair, which I'll remove. But it's this image here. So basically, go to thing, click on, I'll show you again, hover over the image, you'll get this icon here, you click it, click it, you go to advanced settings, go to CSS styling, and just press the space so you're away from the others, and just put full width image, all one word, press enter. Now let's remove some of this. I don't think we need all this, so just delete that. Update. Now I'll update this. Right. Now the problem with this is my fault, and I do apologise. I forgot to put a row in. Now, like I've always said, you always need a row. We've done a row up here, and we finished it down here, where really, so if I take this out, you needed it, so I'll wrap it on the first one, the second one, which finishes there. Now we're going to put a row in. This one was a pad bottom 30, and then we're going to get the third one, wrap it all till you see the very last half width, click in row, and we're going to go pad bottom 30, and then if I update, we've now got the rows back in the place they should be. Obviously the more you add, the more it's going to look there. I'm not going to go on for thingy. What I will do is I'll pause it and then I'll show you the thing after, otherwise we're going to be going through exactly the same and it's just going to bore you even more than I'm boring you now. Right, welcome back. As you can see, I've now finished the overview. It took me a few minutes, but at the end of the day it needed to be done just so you can see what it's like. The next section we'll be doing is the testimonials. Now we've done the testimonials a few times in the tutorials, but as it's there we'll do it again. So we'll go to this, we'll go to our page which is the team. We'll then new page layout, and we're going to give this a pad bottom 30. Sorry, I was just being distracted by someone then. So anyway, pad bottom 30, and then from within there we're going to be adding a title called "What Our Clients Think." And the title is a general title. We're not going to give it a subtitle this time. And then we're going to add our testimonial slider. So find testimonial slider, click it, gives you a load of dummy text as you know. I'll take one out. Don't need it. And I put Dick Van Kick. So Dick Van Dyke. Company name, Global Audios. This is a testimonial. And we're going to add an image. Take out the link. Image done. And then we're going to do the same again on this one. So we're going to just call this one John Doe. Company name EVL Designs. I'm just going to leave testimonial goes here. It says images go here. Take it out. Put in an image. I've left the link in that one this time just to show you what it's like. And then that, I believe, should do it. So if I press update and go to the page, we now have a slider, testimonial slider. That concludes this tutorial. The next one's going to be how to create their portfolio page. I won't need to show you every single page because it's literally just click of a button to get all these different types, but I'll show you how to create the page I'll also show you how to do a video, a slide, and then normal images, just so that you know how to do it. So I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.